I already know why you clicked this video. I already know why. You're a person that's trying to find purpose and passion. So we're gonna sit down and talk about it through peace and not having all that pressure on you right now. First of all, you ever get that feeling that everybody already know where they going already? I know. Like they already know, they already got their dream job maybe, that dream path. They working on all these passion projects. You probably see a lot of content creators on YouTube right now that are doing these things that you want to do right now, right? I don't want to hear you say that you feel like you behind. I feel like people put too much pressure on themselves before they even get started. Now here's what I mean by this, because here's the truth that no one is going to tell you. You're not behind, you're not late, you're becoming what you need to be. You're still unfolding. And what this means is most of us have this thing in our head where, okay, you might be 20 right now. In your head, you say this: by the time I'm 24, I want to know that I'm straight for life. Which is, that's nothing wrong with it. But then when it doesn't happen, we tend to get discouraged. Do you feel what I'm saying? We tend to get discouraged, and then we don't want to do anything no more that has to do with what we thought would have been our passion or purpose. We tend to just let it go. And one thing I had to learn early is that everybody's path through life is different, bro. Everybody is gonna take off in different seasons. That's just how it go. Maybe your season right now is to trust the process. You might have lost your job. That's part of the process, bro. You might have just went through a breakup. I know this year was a season of breakups. That's all I was seeing, okay? That's part of the process. The days that I'm getting up tired, you getting up tired and still trying to get after what you want to get after, dream-wise, it's part of the process. When you waking up every day, if this is something you want to do, waking up early, I'm up at 9 in the morning, recording, right? Chasing it. That's what we do. Getting up when it seems like it ain't gonna work, part of the process, and that's courage. The thing about passion is it rarely arrives with a note on it. You know what I mean? It doesn't scream at you. It kind of just floats to you. It hides in the quiet for a while until you find it. You don't find passion by chasing what everybody else is doing. Maybe what they're doing isn't even meant for you. Maybe that's not even your purpose in life, right? Everyone else is chasing. That's what everybody else is doing, including me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have done it, you know? And you find passion in stillness, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You find it in stillness when you finally stop performing for everybody else. When you stop performing, trying to outdo and perform for people, you'll get to actually hearing yourself think for once. You know? You'll get to hearing your own soul speak. Because most of us don't do this. A lot of us is chasing this streaming stuff, right? Just for example, right? But that might not even be your lane to hop into. I'm not saying you can't do it, but I'm saying that passion doesn't start with confidence. It starts with curiosity. And maybe you're curious about that. Nothing wrong with it. Test the waters. But what I'm saying is don't put too much pressure on you going into something, right? And when it doesn't work, you take a step back from it completely. It's okay to be curious and test it. You should do that with a lot of things. But if it doesn't work out, it's okay. There's plenty of other things out here to find as your purpose or passion for. Passion comes with you being good at something, right? And then over time, you'll begin to love it. And the other thing is, we ask the same question when it comes to purpose. We ask, what is my purpose? Maybe that's the wrong question we should be asking, you know? Maybe the better question is, when do I feel alive? When do I track my time of lost time? When do I feel like I'm in rhythm with something larger than myself? You know? Start noticing your when. That's how you find purpose. That's your trail to get there. Are you hearing me? Purpose isn't a career. All these butterflies been flying around me lately. I don't know what that means. Let me know down in the comments. But I've been having, side note, but I don't know if y'all just seen that. A lot of butterflies been flying around me. It's been orange and black ones and then all white ones. I don't know what that means, but y'all let me know. Yeah, back to it. Purpose isn't a career. It's not what it is. It's not a title. It's not none of that. You don't need to have it all figured out, all right? But you do need to start paying attention. Do you hear me? You do need to start being unapologetic about not having it all figured out right now, bro. Truth is, you might be stuck because you are trying to force your purpose to look like something that you used to want. That might be it. Man, you just got to dive into it and really crack down on if this is what you really want. Because again, purpose evolves and expands. And sometimes, excuse me, the greatest act of purpose is simply choosing to evolve with it. You know, like for a lot of y'all, okay, it's okay to outgrow old dreams that you had. You know, you're allowed to start something different. You're allowed to do different things than you did a year ago. Stop clinging to what used to light you up, right? For a lot of people that do YouTube, right? You might have fell out of love with YouTube. This might not be something you want to do no more. For my people that want to do YouTube, you do videos hoping that one day one of them, just one, will give you your chance. This could be it for you. You just got to figure that out and work. Passion, work ethic, and purpose all come together, bro. You need to have work ethic. When you finding purpose, that's what come with this. It's not out there, it's in here, within you. It start with you, right? In the quiet nudges and in the quiet times when you by yourself thinking things ain't gonna work. All that. And the map to get there, once again, because it be going over people's head, it's in you. It's in you, bro. You may not have a whole map right now, but you taking the steps to get there. Finding passion, and I'm gonna just go over what I just talked about. Finding passion is like finding things that you're good at, fall in love with that, because over time, that's what's gonna happen when you have a passion for something. Like mine's, I know I like to make content. I've always had a passion to just create, you know? Over time, I just fell in love with the creating side. It's not even the content, it's just creating. Like, I had something in my head that I created, and then I put it onto a screen, like a film, you know? I've even thought about going into filming, you know? I'm already doing it as content, but I'm talking about like real films, like short films, movie style type of things, you know? So that's what passion. Purpose, right? We tend, again, to put too much pressure on being at a certain position because we don't know what our purpose and passion is. Don't put too much pressure on yourself.